Good day everyone. Today we have the 2020 Mitsubishi Montero Sport. This is going to be a full in-depth tour review of the Montero Sport. Once again, this is PRTV. Let's go and have a review. Now with the key fob around the vehicle, you could lock and unlock the doors just by pressing this button. So it's currently unlocked. So if you want to lock it, just press this button. Now on the interior, you have the same leather materials on the seats. Leather seats, as you can see. Automatic seat controls, seat adjustment, height adjustment, your recliner, and you have your side airbags on the seats. Let's pull this all the way back and hop in. Now with the key fob around the vehicle, you could start the accessories just by pressing this button. Once more for ignition. And to start the vehicle, just put your foot in the brake and push the button to start. Now before we check the interior, let's go and check out the exterior first. But before that, we turn on the headlights, fog lights, and rear fog lights. Hazards as well. Has a new chime in it. All windows are fully automatic, up and down. Mitsubishi Montero Sport, or Pajero Sport in some other countries, is a mid-size SUV produced by the Japanese manufacturer Mitsubishi since 1996 that has spanned over 3 generations. Yes, you heard it right. This 2020 model isn't a new generation Montero Sport, but a facelift. And when we say facelift, it's the current generation Montero Sport that was released back in 2016 but upgraded some exterior and interior features of the vehicle, some of which is the more aggressive and straighter edges of the front fascia. Taillights were also shortened as the taillights from the original were highly criticized. They also included automatic tailgate as well. In my honest opinion, this is how the third generation Montero Sport should be from the start. Though some of the features are 3 years late, it's still better than never. I personally drive a 2017 Montero Sport, and the upgrades this new Montero Sport is a big factor. Automatic tailgates are a big thing for SUVs, and the overall exterior look of the Montero surely is an eye candy. But the biggest changes are on the inside, which we will see on the interior tour. Overall, I'm very impressed with the all-new Montero Sport. It seems Mitsubishi really listens to the feedback of their end users and tweaks their cars according to what is needed. Let's go and pop the hood. The new facelifted Montero Sport still has the same engine with the original 3rd generation Montero Sport. It has the 4N15 inline 4-cylinder dual overhead cam 16-valve VVEC engine with variable geometry turbo. It produces 178 horsepower at 3,500 RPM and 430 Nm of torque at 2,500 RPM. It is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission with manual mode. Fuel tank capacity is 68 liters. So on the interior first, you have your steering wheel, very same design, leather wrapped, 4-spoke steering wheel, and of course you have your cruise control on the side, your voice command, accept and decline calls, your music, and your next and previous. Now for the buttons in here, this is for the all-new digital gauge. So let's try checking it out. So you have your trip, drive computer, of course. So there's a lot going on this gauge. your directions for your compass. You also have your GPS on here. Your radio. Some informations. And more settings for you. You have your 8-speed automatic transmission with manual mode. So you could shift the gears via the gear lever or your paddle shifters. Reverse camera. Your electronic parking brake and your brake hold. Now for the center console of the all-new Montero Sport, you have your new digital controls for your air conditioning. Let's try turning this on. There we go. So it's dual zone as well. So different temperature for the driver's side, different temperature for the passenger side, depending on what you want. It is also automatic as well. Circular vents, fan speed, front defogger, rear defogger, your different modes. There we go. Now here on the bottom part, you have 2 USB ports. Of course, this is connected with the head unit and for charging as well. You have your 12 volts power outlet, your HDMI port for you to display any type of device on the big screen in the front. Now here's the home screen of the head unit. You have your info, multimedia, navigation, and settings. Let's try checking the info first. So it's your typical version of your head unit. Navigation. And there we are here. So it supports multi-touch as well, which is nice. Multimedia, of course, your radio. Nice bass. You could feel the bass from the inside. Tweeter speakers for more treble. Your phone, of course, via Bluetooth. You could connect your phone, call your contacts, or play music wirelessly via Bluetooth. And your settings, a bunch of settings in here, loads of them. And that's about the head unit. Sunshade holder. Now, if you are an owner of this generation of Montero, the Montero Sport before only had a pocket in here, which is already enclosed. But this one, the new Montero, is now connected to the other side of the seat. So this one's open right now, and you could put more stuff in here compared to the previous model, which is quite nice. Glove box, still the same. Leather wrap. And the side mirror in here, retractable as well. You have your parking sensors in here, traction control. Now if you remember, the previous Montero has the silver accent on to the door handle right here. Now it's covered in leather. So it's similar to this finish. So this the previous model had all silver in here, and now this one has leather. And of course your automatic tailgate, just hold this button. And hold it once more to close. Let's go and check out the middle seats. Same leather seats on the middle seats. Cup holders now new, so it's ejectable. Let's go and hop in. Now you have your 2 USB ports in here for charging, 220 volts, 150 watts maximum power outlet. Very nice. Now the air conditioning vents on the middle seat and on the back seat are now changed to a slight different thicker vents, as you can see, because the previous model was prone to being damaged or broken, but the dealer said this one is now more durable than before. Air conditioning controls in here as well for the vents on the back and on the middle. Now here's the front cabin of the 2020 Mitsubishi Montero Sport. So, let's go and check out the rearmost seats. So to fold down the seats on the middle seats, you just pull this lever right here. Automatically folds down and goes up. And you have your entrance to the rearmost seats. Cup holders on the back. Let's check out the back door. Also, the Montero Sport, you could automatically open the back door. Just put your foot behind this. So you have the same rear cargo area in here. And as you can see, they changed the dampers in here as well. It's quite thicker compared to the previous one. So the purpose of that is when, for example, you are carrying stuff with both of your hands and you cannot open the tailgate, so you just have to kick this and it automatically opens the tailgate. So that's the purpose of it. Of course, this is automatic close as well. Just hold it. So, I hope you enjoyed the full tour review of the all-new 2020 Mitsubishi Montero Sport. There's a lot more to come, so please do subscribe, share, and like my videos. This is PRTV signing out.